I have made some of the biggest Pokemon trades of my entire life with a complete stranger. And although having a huge cash surplus makes it much easier to make your collecting dreams come true, I've always found that the best way to get the things that you're looking for in Pokemon is through a trade, where both parties come out ahead getting what they want. This will ensure that you don't break the bank and that you also do not use house money for Pokemon, which is
rule number one. I'm number one.
Trading is one of the fundamental pillars of the Pokemon TCG in my opinion. I liked trading when I was a kid, and I still like trading now. Today I'm going to show you what I had to give up to trade for two of the rarest cards in the game. All right, guys, here they are, and here those are. I also want to start off today's episode by giving a huge shout out to Low Popping and also Low Popping Market. Two different Instagram names, but the same company specifically. These guys are so easy to work with. They are not paying me a cent to say that, but I love being able to work with companies or other people where we can do high-end trades and it's low hassle, and that's what I get with these guys, and it's been an absolute pleasure, and I just want you guys to know that, and I want Low Popping to know that I appreciate you immensely, and thank you so much for making this trade happen.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No, don't start this.
So first, guys, I'm going to show you what I had to give up to make this trade happen, and then we're going to get into the two cards because holy crap. So I tried to order these from least crazy to most crazy, and they're just all crazy. And the first one is going to be the hyper rare Charizard from Champion's Path in a PSA 10. This card's sick, not incredibly hard to get in a PSA 10, but it's just a freaking beauty nonetheless. All right, next is going to be an Arcanine PSA 9 from Legendary Collection. Guys, these reverses are just insane. They are beautiful. The firework explosion pattern is just one of my favorites. Let me know if you feel the same way. Holy crap. All right, next. This is, a German first edition Bisaflor, or Venusaur, as we know it, in a PSA 9. I actually got this and one other that should be right behind it. Let's just pull it out. Boom. There we go. Blastoise, also first edition, or Turtok, in PSA 9. I actually got these from Leonhardt years ago. We made a trade, and yeah, I've had these ever since, and I threw these into the trade. I just love the vintage artwork. You know, obviously, you know, contemporary artworks just like blow these away. There's just so much more going on, but this is what I grew up with, and I love these two cards. All right, it's gonna start getting crazy, fam. Let's go. Neo Destiny Light Dragonite in a PSA 10. So I have two of these, believe it or not. I think this may be the one that I graded. I'm not totally sure, but I've had this card for a very long time. This is one of my favorite Dragonite artworks. It comes out of Neo Destiny, which is one of the rarest Neo sets. Extremely expensive, whether it's unlimited or first edition. The first edition one is also crazy, but yeah, I'm letting go of this one also. Next, these are actually a pair, so let's bring them both out. These are actually sequential Venusaurs in a PSA 10 from Base Set Unlimited. It has the shadow there, if you can see. What's cool about these is that the cert numbers, you can see, they're actually sequential. I think these are the only two that are like this in the entire population for PSA. I got these graded recently. I could not believe they both came back at 10. It was actually in one of my previous episodes. Go check that out. But yeah, these are very cool. They're one of a kind for me as far as I'm concerned. And if you've been following the channel, you'll see this Venusaur pop up a lot. This is the first artwork that I ever pulled as a child, and that's why it's very near and dear to my heart. I love this artwork. And, you know, it was the first holo that I pulled as a kid out of a Base Set Unlimited pack, and I promptly stuck it in my front pocket with no sleeve. So, once again, let me know if you've done the same thing, but that's what I used to do, man. Last four cards, it's going to start to get a little bit sweaty in here. Gold Star Gyarados from EX Holon Phantoms. It's only a PSA 7, but these cards are extremely, extremely rare. Imagine being a kid and pulling a Gold Star. You have no idea what you have. It's not even guaranteed one per case of boxes, and you've just pulled one of the sickest cards ever, and you just throw it in your back pocket, and you trade it with Jimmy Timmy Happy Meal on the corner after he busts you down for all your Pogs. If you remember that, Pogs was a thing, okay? Turf Wars with Pogs. But yeah, this card is sick, and you know, people didn't know what they had at the time. And this is one of my favorite artworks. I have this in a PSA 9, so it didn't destroy me to trade this away, but still, any Gold Star lost, you feel that. All right, next, two Japanese cards They are kind of brother and sister almost. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay. Boom! Number 1 is the Blastoise Japanese in a PSA 10. This is the original Japanese set from 1996. I also graded a Venusaur, which is not in here, but I graded all 3. The Charizard almost came back at 10. And it has a 6 swirl above it. These cards are awesome. They're brand new certs. I don't know what type of freaking plastic I have on these, but I'm sure that'll get dusted up properly when Low Popping gets their hands on it. But yeah, these 2 cards are insane. I sent them in at the same time. They're newer certs. To get a PSA 10 on this Blastoise is not easy to do, even though it's Japanese. But these cards were both in really good condition. What held this back was the centering on the back. You can see the card is literally perfect, but the centering on the back was not good. The front is flawless. If that would have gone a 10, whew, thousands of dollars type of card. All right, last one that I'm giving away. This is the big boy. A lot of you are going to be like,
oh my god! Wow!
Shining Tyranitar, first edition! PSA 10 from Neo Destiny. I just got this graded maybe like a year ago or so, and this was one of the jewels of my collection. I love this card. I featured it a bunch on my Instagram. Pro tip, go follow me on Instagram, link down below. This card is just sick. It's a really difficult card to get in a PSA 10. This one's beautiful. Goes for thousands of dollars, but, you know, for what I got, you're going to see. Okay, so before we get into these, I want to be completely transparent. On top of this deal, I also added an additional $700 in cash, just so I'm being fully transparent, because I know we got a couple calculus number crunchers in the squad, and I just want it to be completely, you know, forthright. And whether the math works out for you or not at home, we did the math up, down, sideways, and backwards, and sometimes you have to give a little bit more if you are trading up to this caliber of card. So let's get into the first one. So this one, street value is $2,500. This is going to be a showstopper panty drop.
Get some help.
Here we go. Oh, come on, fam. This is a Gengar EX Holo Gem Mint 10 from Fire Red and Leaf Green. Holy swirl. Look at the swirl just coming right off his digits. This is one of my favorite Gengars. This is like a pop, like less than 100. I'm going to say in the 80s or 60s, somewhere in there. I'll put it up on the screen. But this is a very low pop card. That's what I've been trying to tell you kids at home. Chase rarity over quantity. Chase the rarity, guys. It's all about population report. And man, it's all about swirls. Swirls get girls, you know what I'm saying, boys? Let's go.
What did he say?
Hey, I'm going to tell you something right now. This card is so insane. It'll probably never leave my collection. I can't wait to start showing you guys this card on Instagram and do some different stuff with it. Oh my gosh. Once again, big shout out to Low Popping. I feel so blessed to have these cards. That card is insane. I got to get this out of here. It's just too, look at the background. It's just too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Come on. Here's the one, boys and 6.2% girls. This is the one we've been waiting for. We're not even gonna wait. Just pop right into it. Okay, I'm gonna say this right off the rip. This card is an older cert, but it's so rare and there's so few in circulation that are available for purchase or any sort of trade, anything, that I had to just go for it. I went for it. It's a very good copy of it, but it's so rare that I have to ride the old school cert coattails and just get in on this club, which is sub 100. Once again, I'm going to put it on the screen. But yeah, this is one of those ones you got to be this high to ride this ride, okay? This is a very, very small club of people that have this card. Let's go.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down.
I cannot even believe what we're looking at right now. This is a PSA 10 Charizard from base set 2. I am getting full-blown degenerate tingles off of this bad boy. You can see a swirl coming off the top tooth. Come on, guys. Is this the most... I mean, I'm like, I can't even. Steve, cut it off. Cut the cameras off. That's it. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. I know this is a little bit of a hard flex for some people sometimes, but don't take it as that. You're just looking at a overgrown man-child that still gets just as excited about cards, especially graded cards. It is one of my things, guys. We're going hard in the vault here. I can't do it without you guys. You're making so many of my own dreams come true just by watching this video. I appreciate you all for it. If you haven't already, hit the damn buttons. You know what to do. We're marching our way to 100K.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next live or the next episode. Peace.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time to hit the button already. Do it now. What do you think, I'm dancing for free here?